So welcome back to Brandon, South Dakota, as I said there. It's early-ish, I guess. Select's going to be wearing our darks here today as the away team. This is the team that we played Friday, lost to. See what kind of day we have today. On Friday, things kind of got away from us because of all the penalties. So hopefully that's going to be dialed in here today. Should have JJ in net here today. River in net right now, just getting his warm up. Not sure how many Stampede fans we have out there, but it was a fantastic game there last night. Stampede won, I believe, 3-0. Yes, 3-0. Bringing the series to 2-0. One more win, and they'll be bringing home that Clark Cup from Muskegon. Make sure we'll call up the lines for you guys. We've got about 1:47 left here in the warm-up process. Not sure how this game's going to go. Didn't feel like the boys were very dialed in this morning in their warm-ups, or just doing their own thing with the soccer ball and rocks, and pretty frustrating as a parent to watch that. But look like they're dialed here, though, so we'll see what happens. We usually tend to play pretty decent in the morning time. Fridays we always tend to struggle a little bit. Friday afternoon, after school, all that stuff, you know. So referee-wise today, we're going to have a youngin and an adult, looks like. We had the adult yesterday for one of our games. The other team didn't love him. We didn't necessarily love him either. So hoping for a little bit better. But they definitely need to keep the kids under control with their checking and all that good stuff as well. So definitely appreciate the referees. Just anticipating we'll probably see a few penalties here today. Hopefully not. So we're going to be the away team. Looking to take third place here. This is for third and fourth. So there's the buzzer. We'll pick up these pucks. Seems to take a while. You know, the boys, they just hear the buzzer and they just think that means keep shooting. But they are putting them all in the net here, so let's see. But yesterday the bucket never came to them, so here we go. Kirby went and got the bucket today instead. Well, looks like we got 2 buckets today, so it should be a little easier. All right, still trying to pick up these pucks here. 16 minutes in the clock here. I'm confident that MPH is going to come out thinking they're going to put a whooping on us since they won. Different setup, obviously, this time, depending on who's in net. Alternate between River and JJ, so. All right. Get all my stuff set up here. call out the lines for you guys. Looks like it's going to be McCollum, Anderson. Well, Kale, Jet, and Easy E. In the pipes, we do have JJ Watts, as anticipated. So we're lining up here. Going to have the first drop here. Let's go, boys! And here we go. Looks like we're going to have an offsides here. Start the session. All right, same crew out there. Everyone's ready to play. That's going to come back to Jet. Jet's going to pass it over to Hendrickson. Not sure if I mentioned Hendrickson was out there. I thought it was Easton. Maybe Easton went off. So Jack's going to send that back behind the net. Kale going to hunt hard there. Loses the stick. Gets a shot on net, though. It's going to come back to, looks like Jack's on the point. Jack's going to send it up to Andrew. Andrew misses that, though. Jack's trying to keep it in. Now we're coming back the opposite direction here. MPH gets through the zone. Going to get back in this near corner here. Jet's going to work it behind the net. He's got Anderson to pass to. Gets poke check here. Hendrickson going to pick it up. He's got Anderson. He's going to send it up the board softly. Doesn't quite get to Anderson. Anderson gets tripped. No calls. Jack has a pass. Was a little wide, but Andrew able to McCollum. Looks like we're going to keep our shift short here today, which is going to be good because we need to keep these legs. Coming back the other way, Bauer Dozark on the puck here. Bozade's out there. Big shot on net there. Anderson's still out there. He sends it over to Bozade. Bozade not quite able to get to there. Bauer's going to pick it up, send it down. MPH going to pick that back up in their defensive zone. Does a cut back. Gill's on the hunt there. Fingler on the ice. Sully Fisher's on the ice here. Apologize about the boards once again here. Sorry, I should say the glass. The way this rink's designed is just not really super good for video broadcast, but it's what we got. We do have a live barn as well. I haven't checked out to see what that feed looks like, but most parents want to watch the feed with the commentating here. Anyways, those aren't going to go off. We're going to have a replacement with Easy E. That puck's going to come back around, get to Lincoln on the point here. Lincoln's going to send it towards the net. There's a goal. All right, that's going to be a Kale Schmeichel, I believe, with the goal. And then, wait, nope. That is, oh boy, that is David Bozade with the goal. That's going to come from Fingler and I believe Gill. So that's going to put the Selects up 1-0. We got David Adams on the ice here. Sully Fisher out there. Jax Hendrickson. Easton out there. Bozade's out there. Okay, it's going to get behind the defense here just a little bit. JJ stepped up. Battling back behind the boards here. MPH still has the puck. They're going to send it off to their point. They're doing a good job moving the puck around here. That one's going to get away. Sully Fisher is going to be on that. He's going to try to send it up to Bozade. Bozade not quite in that position, though. Now Bozade gets on it. Bozade's going to fish it out here. That does get out. Right on the line here. That was definitely out. So no call on that, obviously. MPH going to come out with that puck here. Shot on net. That one got out for sure. That's going to be delayed offsides on them. Jax Henderson scoops it up. He's going to pass it over to E. E's got a couple options here. He decides to send it up to McCollum, who takes a ice gremlin there. All right, that puck's going to come back. David Bozade takes a shot there. Gets back in deep into the zone. It's going to get behind the net. Easton chases the guy away. Got up the puck on his backhand. It's going to get over David Bozade. Bozade tries to send it out. It goes wide. It gets deflected. Another shot on net there. I should be able to get to Schmeichel. Schmeichel does have that. Sends it up. It does get tipped. They're going to call icing, though. So we're going to have Jet and Bauer along with Anderson, Schmeichel. Column still out there. All right, here comes the drop. Anderson tries to pop that forward, and McCollum gets kind of blocked there. It does come out. Anderson gets it fished into the neutral zone here. MPH takes it back. They're going to be delayed offsides, though. They clear. Jet tries to send that to Schmeichel and hits someone in the skates there. Now it's behind the net. It's over to Jet. Sorry, that was not Jet. So now it's over to Schmeichel. Sorry, it gets over to... Oh, Anderson tries to feed it to Schmeichel. Hits a skate there, comes back out. Now we're headed back the opposite direction. MPH going to dump it down deep. JJ going to corral it behind the net. Sends it over to Fingler. Fingler is working. He's got traffic, though. MPH going to come away with that. They try a shot. Jet's right there. Jet's got options to the left and to the right. It's got McCollum on the one side. They do send it to McCollum. Anderson out there, covering the point. Jet's up in the net. Jet's going to take back his position. Anderson's going to crash down. Coming back the opposite direction here through the neutral zone. MPH going to send that back behind the net here. Bauer Dozark's going to scoop it up here. He's skating with it. Nice little poke check there. McCollum gets that, sends it over to Schmeichel. Schmeichel's got Anderson in the middle, a little too far. Nice mohawk there. Good job by Andrew McCollum getting a stick on it. He's going to have Anderson. Anderson crashing the net. McCollum can't get it to him, though. It gets deflected. Anderson's going to take a break here. We're going to have Gill on for him. Puck coming the opposite direction. Gill gets a little bit of a stick on it here. MPH coming back through the zone. They got the guy on the far side here. Send it back towards the point. Rim gets that. Does dribble off a stick. Now he sends it up to McCollum. McCollum just needs to get there. Does not. McCollum needs a shift change here. Jackson's going to send that all the way down. It looks like it's going to be on net, so we have a good time to get a good shift change here without any icing. Gill's going to hunt. Jose came on the ice. Fingler's on the ice. MPH working behind the net. Takes a digger. Falls. Fingler going to get a slapper here. Takes a wrister instead. Just goes wide. Jax Henderson, that's going to come all the way out. Jax Henderson scoops it up. He's got Bozade on one side. Fingler also. Not the best pass there. Does go wide. Fingler going to scoop this up now. Another opportunity. He sends it cross ice over to Bozade, just outside his reach, however. Gets back in the neutral zone. Little turnover there. Gill on the hunt there. Bozade on the hunt. MPH going to drop it down deep. We got 9:20 left in this game. Up 1-0 here. Centering pass by MPH. Goes nowhere, though. Does get out. That's going to be an icing. So we're going to have a change. We're going to have, looks like Adams, Schmeichel, Easton, Jet, and McCollum. McCollum's coming out again. He was just on the ice. Maybe I missed him on a shift there. Let's hope the boys brought their water bottles to the bench today. Easton with the puck here. Does send it up to Kale on the backside there. Not quite able to see it. Kale's on the hunt, though. MPH has it. They get it back into the neutral zone. Try to get it through. A little bit of a swipe there. Jet working on the puck now. Jet gets pushed off the puck slightly. McCollum going to come back out with that. Tries to fish it to Kale. Does go slightly wide. Centering pass. It's going to get to E. He's going to take a slapper. Big slapper. Goal! So I think that came from Schmeichel to Easton. I'm not 100% sure, but let's give him the assist anyway. So Easton's 47, Kale is 24. All right, so we got Schmeichel out there. Same crew, it looks like. We had a defensive change. Fingler and Bauer coming back in. Fingler's got it, sends it up to McCollum. McCollum fishes it back. Nice backhand over to Schmeichel. Schmeichel gets taken off the puck there. Good job there by Fingler by keeping it in. Remember, we are still checking here today. So coming back. CPH, I'm sorry, not CPH, MPH. Does get it back into the corner here. Got to work on more of the puck than the hits, guys. More puck than hit. Not get out of position here. Oh, JJ with a great save. Little action there in the zone. Like I said, we don't want to pick up any penalties. All right, on the ice, we are going to have Bozade, Henriksen, Easton. We're going to take a penalty here for something. Is that David Adams? Not sure what the call was, but that's going to be 2 minutes for Adams in the box. Not sure if that was a goalie penalty, perhaps. Whether that was a too many in, I'm not sure what happened there, folks. Clock's now started. A little bit of a delay there. Great job there by Bozade with the hustle. I'm going to guess that was a goalie penalty or a bench minor, but I'm guessing not the bench minor. So on the ice, I do see Henriksen, Bozade. He's going to get back to Easton. Easton's going to fire one towards the net. He's going to get over to Bozade's zone here. Bozade lays a little bit of a hit. He gets over to, I believe that's Sully Fisher. Sully Fisher's going to fire one on. It's going to go deep on the side here. Remember, we're on a PK power kill. Penalty kill. MPH is going to come through the zone. Loses the puck a little bit. Fisher hunting here. Good job by Fisher. They're getting a stick on it. But Easton's going to slap one down. Sends one just wide. Goes down in their corner. Good job there by Schmeichel. Schmeichel lays a nice hit. Going back 3-on-3 here. That puck's going to go wide there. Still 56 seconds, man. This is the longest penalty in the world. Jet's going to take a penalty. Interference. That guy didn't even have the puck. All right. Now we're going to be on a 5-on-3 again here. It's where we kind of fell apart yesterday, or Friday. But I don't believe that was a bad check from Jet. It was right on the red dot. The guy didn't have the puck. And he was pushing on him, so it was chest-to-chest hit. All right. There's the drop. Goes back. Kale does get it out into the neutral zone. We got 42 seconds left in this. MPH going to bring that in. They're going to skate it in. Dozark with the swipe. Ooh, that's coming back the other way now. It's going to get behind the net. We should be able to get to that. Can't quite get a puck out. Kale's on it here. Does do the nice lob wedge. That's going to go all the way down. That's going to be a slow roller. That's going to burn a few seconds off the clock there. We're going to stay red line. We're going to do a little past the red line. That's about it. MPH is going to come back with speed here. Got to watch out for the centering pass. Great job there by Dozark. We got 7 seconds left here on this penalty. That's going to come not quite out. Kale still leading the point there. Glove saved by JJ. $13 heading. Oh, come on, both of them? All right. So. Clock's running. All right. So here comes our drop. So I didn't announce the players here. Easton's out there. Easton's going to send one into the ref's skates. Dang it. That was going to be headed on the way out. Oh, Lord. Easton's going to pick up a trip. Here we go with this referee, man. He starts blowing that whistle. Now we're going to have a 2-on-5. So I guess we got 3. So we need to get this puck out. Gotta watch the backside here. That one's gonna go wide. Keep on rolling. Does not roll out. We got 22 seconds left on somebody's penalty. I'm not sure which one it is. Shot on net. Oh, that's almost a high stick. There we go. Bauer's gonna get it out and down. 11 seconds left here on, looks like Jet. 5 seconds left. Jet's going to be coming out of the box here any second. Will be 4-on-5. MPH going to bring that in. Jet's got to hurry up and get to a spot. That net moved. All right, 1:15 left on Easton, so we're 4-on-5. So we're going to have McCollum and Gill out there along with Schmeichel and Jet. 4:16 up left. Hopefully some of these penalties start coming our way a little bit. Jet's going to get that. Let's clear it out. Clear it out! A little too late on the reaction time there. Clears it out into the stands. We'd like to clear it out down into the other zone. We're going to take a drop here, near side. Come on, guys, focus on the puck. Players decide to lay a hit instead of play the puck. Costs us a goal there. All right, so that's going to still put us up by 1, but unnecessary. So we're going to have Bozade, McCollum, Schmeichel, Henriksen, and Dozark. Not sure what the delayed was there. That's going to get up to Schmeichel from Dozark. Schmeichel's going to take it down the middle. He's going to cut wide. He's going to nice save there by the goalie. Nice, great shot by Gale, though. Great movement, too. So 3:42 left in the first. Fingler's still in the box along with one of their players. One of their players should have been the only one getting the penalty, but he took both. So MPH is going to come away with that. McCollum's going to be on the hunt here. Tries the hit. Player gets through him. Almost gets the goal. MPH does. Now we're working back behind the net here. Sorry, far side. Jack's going to get a stick on that. Get that stick down. Get that stick down. Here we go again. Bauer and one of their players going in. Their coach is arguing. They're going to be. All right, so I'm not. They got 2 in the box. We got 2 in the box. Should be a 5-on-5. Looks like we're going to have Anderson, Gill, Soley, Jet, and Easton out there. Referee having a little conversation with the other team there. So far. Parents, we've got our parents separated on sides here. Yesterday, or Friday, these parents were not. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like they're getting another penalty. Why is the drop on our side then? Not sure why the drop's on our side if we're going. Shouldn't the drop be somewhere else? Okay, guess not. Here we go. Sluck's going to come over with that. Easton's going to come back around the net, does a little bit of a cutback. Looking for someone to pass to. He does get it up to Anderson. Anderson's got room. Sends it up to Gill. Gill's going to stick handle that through. A couple guys there. Does get it pushed in. Anderson's going to be on the hunt here. They're going to send it around. It's going to get to Easton. Easton needs someone to cover his point. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Gill plays that with a high stick. So we're going to come back down here. Looked like the other team might have touched it, but so far away. So we are still on a power play here. That's going to go to Easton. Easton's going to take it. He's got Anderson in the middle. Sauces it up. Anderson's going to try to use his speed. Does get a shot on net. Good save there by the goalie. Another shot. Gets swallowed. Oh! You got to call that way after the play. No call by the referee. Cross-check in the back by MPH. No call. Here we are again. That puck's going to get out. Anderson able to keep it in for a hot second. Now it comes back to center ice. Easton's got it. He does send it in. He gets it over, gets it down deep. Sully's going to be behind the net here. Oh, doesn't quite make it to that spot. Easton's going to be on it. Anderson's going to cover the point. Gets back to Easton. Easton takes a shot, bounces off the goalie. Gets back behind him. Jet's going to fire one, just goes wide. Jet's going to fire another one, goes way wide. Oh, good stick there by. Jet's going to get there. You got Anderson for support. We need to get back here. Good job by Anderson there, getting back. He's going to set it down deep. We're going to probably have a change. Sully going to be on the hunt here. Sully gets a good stick on it. We need to get some other support here. Oh! Man, that almost went in the penalty box. Door open on the penalty box at that same time. Gets over to Sully. Sully sends it over to Bozade, cross ice. Bozade's going to send one on. Goalie save there. It's going to get back. You got Kale right there with the pressure. Kale able to keep it in. Now it comes out. We're going to come back this way. Good stick lift up by Kale. Back up to Kale. Gets a little away from him. Kale backhands it back in. MPH coming back through the zone here. Just need to keep working this puck. We got 37 seconds left. Saved there by JJ. Does get loose. Gets back to the point. Pressure! Good pressure there by McCollum. Gets it out. Sends it down. They should wave that off. They got plenty of opportunity. 14 seconds left here in this period. We've got to watch the stretch pass. 5 seconds. JJ glove save. Half a second left. You're going to get a... And that's going to be it. All right, that's going to put the Selects up 2-1. Hard-fought game here so far. appears that we may have only brought one water bottle to the bench today, which is not good for these boys. They need to drink their water. Hopefully there's more back there that we're not seeing. So Dozark, Anderson. McCollum, Easton. Sorry. No, that's going to be Sully Fisher, Andrew. And then Easton and Dozark, defense. McCollum getting pushed back there. Anderson feeds one to himself. Tries to get a shot off, not quite able to do so. Does get it down in deep into the zone, though. Easton's going to intercept that. Anderson in a perfect spot here. Now he's going to come back. We're going to sauce that one up in the corner. Easton comes away with it. Sends one on net. Anderson's right there. Goalie swallows it up. One of their other players took a lick on the boards there, gently skating off. All right, same crew for us here. Easton's going to get that. Sends one on net. It is a save there by the goalie. Andrew McCollum tries to sauce one back to point. Just didn't look when he did it. Gets away. Now it's going to get up. MPH going to take this as a turnover now. Battle on the boards on the near side here. Oh, we're going to have a call. Looked like maybe a trip. No, that's going to be a penalty on us for Easton, I guess. Couldn't see what it was. No indication on the ice what it was. So, see, Anderson's going to come off there. Here's the drop. MPH going to win that. They send it down. Going to get behind the net here. Looks like we might be able to get a stick on it. Oof, almost got a goal scored on us there. We need someone to get to that puck. That's your boy. All right, we're out of position here. That puck's going to get scooped up by somebody. I think it might have been, well, the defensive man, one of them. JJ's going to play it around. McCollum does get to it. Finally gets it out of the zone. Barely clears the zone, though. MPH going to have a minute left on this power play. They're going to send it over to McCollum's side. Fingler's on it. Saucing pass. It does get back behind the net. Several saves there by JJ. I thought he had it covered. That's going to get over to Jet. Get it out, Jet. Jet sends a hot one down. Goalie's going to stop it. We got 33 seconds left. We're a little bit of a change here. We got Henriksen, Schmeichel, Dozark. We got Cherry Picker in the background, guys. Bozade out there. Good save there by JJ. 19 seconds left in Easton's penalty. 13:26 left in the second, up by one. Same crew out there. There's a drop. MPH going to win that. They're going to send it point to point. Good stick there by Kale's going to take that. He's going to battle through. We're going to be full strength here in 1 second. Now we're coming back. Easton coming out. Easton tracking. Someone gets that sent wide. Bauer takes a little bit of a shot there. That's going to come out. Oh, they say it did not go out. No call on that hit. Looked like it was pretty far away from the boards. That's going to come out. We're going to reset here. Shot on net. Deflection into the corner here, gets behind the net. Jax gets a stick on it. MPH working behind the net, though. We need to keep an eye on the guys in the background here. I believe one of the Selects players has it. Easton has it. He's skating with it. Sends it up to Kale. Kale's got Bozade on the opposite side. He's going to toe drag here a couple times. Now he sends it over to Dozark. Dozark, can he get it on his forehand? He cannot. Tries to center it over to Kale. It gets blocked off the skate. It's going to get back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's going to send it to no one, Bill. Now it's going to go back. Hendrickson had an opportunity over here to Bozade, but the window closed real quick on that. Now we got the puck here again. We're going to stretch pass up to Gill. Gill doesn't get to it. We're going to wave that off. We got Fisher, Anderson, Dozark. I think that's David Adams out there. Stretch pass. Got a cherry picker in the background there. We got someone all the way on the other side here. Move it! Move the puck! It's going to get back into Dozark. Dozark's going to go up to Gill. Gill with a nice move. Man, sends a muffin in the center there. Gets intercepted. That's going to get back down now, deep into our zone here. I got a guy in the middle. We need to get this puck. There we go. We got a skate on it. Get it out. Does get up to Anderson. Anderson gets it to center ISO, but turns back over. All right, coming back the other way now through the neutral zone. Jax Henderson's going to get a stick on that. He sends it up. Go! Gill just a little bit too much, a little too far in front of him is what I should say there. Kind of gassed as well. That was a long shift for everyone. So 10:36 left in 2. We got Schmeichel, Bozade, Fingler, Jet, and McCollum. Fleck's going to come away with that. Oh, my. I feel like we shot on our own goalie there. Might have been wrong, but that's what it looked like from this angle. So that's going to get back behind the net. There's a battle there. 50-50 at this point. It's going to come out. Does get scooped up. Oh, McCollum sends a little muffin to the other team. They're going to load up and shoot one. Oh, no! Oh, we got lucky with that. Get there. Somebody get there. All right, that's going to not get out. This puck cycling around. Too much time in our defensive zone here. Need to play the puck. Play the puck, boys. Apologize about the view here. Now it's going to come out. We do get it out. It hits McCall in the skates. Turns it back over. Now they're going to shoot. Glove save there by JJ. We're going to have a change here. We're going to have Soley, Anderson, Gill, Dozark, Easton out there. 9:40 left in the second, up by just one. We need to put another one in here. MPH going to win that draw.
You ready, Blue?
Bodies everywhere. There's going to be a penalty on somebody. That's going to be on us again. Love save there. It's going to be a trip on Dozark. Dozark's been in the box a few times this weekend. This is, I think, his second today. So we're going to same crew it here. Jax Hendrickson out there. Anderson, Soley, and Easton. That's going to get back to Easton. Easton's going to send it around. Should probably be able to get this out. It does stay in. Anderson on the pressure there. Anderson's going to come away with that. He's going to have an opportunity here. Tries to get it to Sully. Does bounce off. Sully, we're going to regroup that. We just need to make good passes here. That's going to go up to the other team, though. Doesn't quite get as deep as Jax wanted it to. Easton with a nice backhand shot. Going to get it over to Sully. Sully's going to try slapper. Gets away from him. We need to get back here. Easton's going to try to take another opportunity here. Let's get on the forehand. Let's go. Sends a... MPH not quite able to corral that. Does like almost gets out. Jax does a good job with his lob wedge. Gets it up to Anderson, almost just out of reach now. Move those feet! Sully going to take it down here. Selects are moving this puck really good here. He's going to get away. Get in there, Andrew. Andrew does get in there. Other team comes away with it, though. All right, let's see if I can call out who's on the ice here. I feel like we got McCollum, we got Fisher. Fisher's getting a little chippy, though, with the guy. We don't need to be in the box here. That's Lincoln bringing it down. Lincoln's going to take a shot. 5-hole? Nope. 5-hole was open there for a second. So was the top corner. It went top corner. Love saved by the goalie. Quick hands. All right, so Schmeichel's going to be out there. Fingler, Jet, McCollum. McCollum's going to take the drop, it looks like, here. You got 15 seconds left on Bauer's penalty. Here's the drop. MPH going to come away with that. 7:34 left here in the second period. A little too much hitting going on here. We need to get back on the puck here. Bauer's going to come out. Into the goalie there. That's going to come out. Go, Bauer! Why is that icing? MPH parents starting to get fired up. They got a man down. Uh-oh, there goes to get him out of here, crowd. That's going to be 10 minutes for whichever down player he is. We hope he's okay. I'm not sure what happened. Way behind the play. Oh, he is moving. Oh, popped up real quick there. Obviously not as bad as what the lane on the ice made it look like. Not sure what everyone's yelling about here. Didn't quite catch the number of that kid, but he looked good, but he's got to sit out for 10 minutes. MPH fires one sideways. Andrew needs to get there and get it out. Doesn't make it. Pressure! That's going to be put in there. Tie that up there. Had a little bit of casual skating out there. It's one thing we cannot afford is casual Sunday skating. So McCollum's going to stay out there along with Gill and Schmeichel. We got Dozark and Jet. McCollum's parents are asking him to lock in. I feel like he's possibly casually skating too much. There we go. Starting to get a little chippy out there. One thing we don't need is to fall apart with the penalties here. Cover your guys! So, letting them get behind us here. Got a guy wide open because we're casual skating. Good check, good poke there. Now McCall's going to get it, but he's going to blindly pass it. He's going to go back to the other team here. We need to skate with that puck. All right, coming back the other way here. 5:32, feeling a little momentum shift here. We're kind of flat on our skating. We got two guys coasting through the neutral zone. Glove save there by JJ. All right. A couple coasters out there on that shift. We need to get that out of the mix of gameplay and move those feet, even if you're tired. All right, so we're going to have Ozaid, Anderson, Fisher, I believe, Lincoln, and Easton. Hard to see through these penalty box glass here. That is Easton. Looks like Sully. Easton bringing it down. Looking for centering shot there. Lincoln does keep that in it. Gets back to. Anderson covering the point here for. Oh, Anderson, this was a muffin shot there. Bring it back to Easton here. Easton's going to bring that in. Easton's going to take a shot. Oh! Glove save, almost goes in. All right, Jack Hendrickson coming out. Jet coming out. Bozaid, Fisher. And I think that's Gill. It is. Mama Gill says it is. Bozaid disrupts that play there. Gets behind the net with it. Takes a shot. Remy's going to get, Remy does bid it behind the net here. Now we got a little bit of a battle. Coming back the opposite direction. Does get out into the neutral zone. Good job there by Jet.
Keep battling!
Sully Fisher goes down there with a hit. All right, now we're coming back the opposite direction. I think. Oh, good idea there by Gill. It just needs to be harder, like Mom said. Whew. Shot there goes across the net. All right, Fisher's with that puck now. He's on his backhand, though. JJ is going to cover that up. Apparently, Bozaid going to take a penalty for something. I have no idea what that was for. We're going to have Anderson, Schmeichel, Fingler, Dozark out there. They got a goal on number 35. That's where Lawson Wagner not playing on our team this weekend. Anderson's going to provide a little bit of pressure. Move those feet! Puck's going to go cross ice here. The net is off. I feel like they don't have very good puck holders, whatever they're called. Net holders, ballisters, or called something like that. I feel like they need to sharpen them or something. Nets move awfully easy. All right, same crew. Minute 37 left here. Let's get hockey ready. It's going to get back to their point, though. We need to eat that.
Yeah!
Glove save. JJ not happy with the swipes after the whistle. Same crew, minute 33. Not much time burned off there. Here's the drop. Looks like thought maybe the Selects had that one, but they don't. Gonna go back. A little hard to see that. Selects are going to come away with that. I think that was Dozark's going to send it all the way down. We got 1:04 left in this penalty here. Anderson with a little bit of pressure. Move those feet! MPH coming back the opposite direction now. I believe Dozark's going to be able to get there. He's on his backhand, though. He does get it up to... Does not get it out, however. 31 seconds left here. Cycling behind the net. Dozark gets a stick on it. Out, still on his backhand. Gets it on his forehand, sends it down. 24 seconds left here. Goalie's going to stop it. Going to have a little bit of a change here. Cherry picker! Did not see that cherry picker, apparently. Ooh, we got lucky. We got lucky on that one. McCollum's going to put a stick on that. Get it out of the zone. Play smart. All right, good job there, boys. Now we're coming back the other direction, though. 1:31 left here. We'll need to give him any motivation here. We need to clear that guy out of the crease, though. All right, coming back the opposite direction. Kale Schmeichel is taking it wide this time. He's got McCollum. He tries to cut back, gets turned over. Jack's going to be able to get that up to Easton. Oh, Easton, it's a little fancy with the pass there. Now we're coming back the opposite direction. 57 seconds left here. They're going to get a shot, and they send one in for a goal. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to have Anderson, Fisher, Gill, Fingler, and Jet. MPH going to come away with that. Wanted to prevent that last goal because we need to keep this motivation going here. Anderson with a nice pop over to Fisher. Fisher, oh man, too many backhands there, but that's all right. Fingler going to send one in. Oh, just hops over Gill's stick. Anderson with a shoulder check, sends it back. MPH going to have a little bit of a cherry picker situation going on here. That one's going to go wide. It's going to come out into the neutral zone. 19 seconds left here. Another shot on net there. That's going to get up to, I think that's Gill. Gill gets... All right, that's going to be the end. We did go down one there. So we got one period left here. Down by one. Showing this team, though, that we're not a joke. I feel like we have spent too much time in the box here, though. We're going to have about a minute here to regroup. Coach is doing a little talking here. Boys should be drinking some fluids. Looks like it's nice and sunny outside now, though. Weather today is predicted to get severe, so please mind the severe weather. I believe somewhere between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock is what they're saying. We're in a highly tornadic activity zone. As an insurance agent, I sure hope that it just does not form whatsoever. We don't need any wind, hail. A nice rain would be perfect. Give those love for some farmers here. All right, here we go. 16 minutes left. We're going to have Anderson, Schmeichel, Jet, Easton, and McCollum out there. JJ having a little issue with his pads here, it looks like. He's going to get down to the net. All right, here's the drop. Kel's going to win that. Anderson pushes it down. MPH going to send it back. We're going to send it all the way down. Well, gets intercepted there, though. Gets over to McCollum's side here. MPH bringing it back. Jet is going to stop it. Jet pushes it back to the center line. It's going to come back the opposite direction now. Anderson with a good move there. He's got Schmeichel. Schmeichel's going to get past. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. We'll take that. Schmeichel gets dragged down. Oh, here goes the MPH parents. They're calling for a penalty on us. They're going to give Cal a penalty. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of a change here. Let's see here. We got a 5-on-5. 4-on-4. 1, 2. Goodness. All right, so Dozark's out there. McCollum's still out there. Coming back the opposite direction. There's Sully's out there, and Dozark's out there. Almost gets scored on there. You stop the casual skating. There we go. Remember, it's 4-on-4. Let's go. We need a little bit of motivation here. No circles! Hockey stops, please. All right. Good interception there by Dozark. He's got a delay. Wait for Sully to get on. So now he's slicing and dicing through. Possibly going to get a shot off. He gets blocked, goes wide. McCollum's coming off. Bozate's coming on, though. So 1:05 left on these dual penalties here. Kind of casual skating there defensively. Like, all right, they're going to wave off any possibility of icing. Sully's on the hunt here. 47 seconds left here. Down by 1. Fingler's going to get a stick on that. Needs to pass it. He does. Oh, well, they're going to wave off any icing. MPH going to come back away with that. Does a cutback. Buying some time. Trying to get a guy. We got back to Jax Hendrickson. 24 seconds left. Move the puck. There we go. Up to E. E's going to dump it. Anderson's going to come on. Sends it back to Easton. Easton sends one on net. This goes wide. Coming back the opposite direction now. 5-on-5. Good stick there by Bozade. Good stick there by Jax as well. McCollum's out now. Got Anderson here. Anderson's going to load up, send one. Nice shot. McCollum comes back in. Backhand. Saved by the goalie, though. Good combo there between Anderson and McCollum. Looks like Anderson's going to stay out. Jet and Dozark. Nope, Anderson's going to come off now. We're going to have Gill and Sully out, along with McCollum, Dozark, and Jet.
Go blue!
Tight game here, 12:47 left. Here's a drop.
Your sticks down, let's
He's going to get over to Sully. Sully 6. Ooh! Turn and shoot. Good deflection there by the goalie. We need to get one past this goalie here. MPH coming back the opposite direction there. They're doing a bunch of cutbacks, trying to build up speed. Good job by Gill there with the hustle. All right, Fisher's going to get this. He's going to get it up to Gill. Gill's got an opportunity. Gets it over. Man, always holding hands there. Now we're heading back the opposite direction. Let's move these feet. We're going to take, nope, they did touch it. It's going to be a knock. Probably hear the parents in the background not happy with their sons, their players, participation level with moving the feet here. So we got some casual skating going on for sure here. We're about to get scored on. Oh, thank you, JJ. Let's go, boys. Dig deep. No casual skating. Let's go. All right, we're going to have Adams, Anderson, Adams tries to sauce that up to Anderson. Anderson clogs up the middle a little bit. Comes the other way. Go, go, go. Pressure. David Adams on the hunt there. Can get back to by Bozade here. They're going to get it into the zone. JJ with a slight deflection there. Easton's going to pick it up. He's got Anderson. Anderson moves it to the center. Bozade can't quite corral it, and we leave it. And JJ falls on it. JJ takes a stick to the crotch. Let's go, we need you up! All right, we have a little bit of a change here. Dozark comes out, Hendrickson, Adams out there, Anderson, David Bozade, sorry. Here's a drop. Whew. That one was a risky move there. Let's go, let's go. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Tries to get it over to Anderson. Does not provide the best pass. That one's going to go wide. Anderson's going to go over to the bench here. Things got real sloppy there. All right, go down by 2 here. We got 10:27 left here. You got to stop the casual skating. We need a quick, aggressive feet here. Got to keep our sticks on the ice here. MPH coming back with it. Glove save there by JJ. Puck gets trapped in the net. Does pop out. He's going to get up to McCollum. McCollum sends it to Gill. Gill needs to shoot. Holds it too long. It's going to go wide. Now we're battling back behind the net here. MPH coming back with it.
Don't give up. Let's go.
It's going to be a glove save by JJ. All right, David Adams out there. Looks like Anderson might be needing a break on the bench here after that shot that he took. Move it, move it. It's going to get sauced up to David Adams. David Adams does get it out into the neutral zone. Back the other way. Bozade getting an opportunity here. Don't think he's going to quite make it. MPH grabs that puck. They're coming back the other direction here. Looking for the slashes to get called there on the goalie. It's consistently happening every single time they shoot if they're close to JJ. That's going to get sauced up to, oh, looks like Anderson's back out there. Anderson got the speed here. Toe drags one through, almost scores with a backhand there. That's going to get up to Fingler. Fingler's going to send one up. So he's going to go wide here. All right, that's going to get behind the net. Kale's going to pick that up. He's got Anderson over there. Does sauce it up to Anderson. Anderson tries to sauce it to somebody. Gets intercepted there, however. Their shot on net here. JJ protected his glove hand, as this team's a slashing machine. All right, we're going to have another change here. 8:25, down by 2. Team's playing well. We just need to keep those feet moving. There are tendencies for some casual skates out there, as you can hear from the parents. There's a drop. MPH going to come away with that. So we got Sully Fisher, Remington Gill out there. Sully Fisher on the puck right now. Easton's on the puck. That's going to come up. It's going to get out of the zone. Gill's going to hunt a little bit. McCollum's out there. Jet's out there as well. Sully Fisher on the puck here now. Does a swipe and kind of misses. Good stick there by. That's going to get out into the zone. MPH going to take a penalty there. All right, on the ice we got Schmeichel, McCollum, Dozark, Gill, Fingler. An opportunity here for a power play. We got 2 minutes on the board. 7:49 left in the game. It's going to get back to point. Got another point we can use. Move it. There we go. Going to move back to Dozark on the point. Gets a little too saucy there. You go down into the corner. McCollum dumps it off. Getting it down to Schmeichel. Schmeichel centering. Oh! McCollum off the post there. Point! Lincoln's going to walk it in a little bit here. Takes a shot. Sitting in there. We need to get in there. That's it. Oh, I thought that was in. I saw the net move. All right, 1:15 left here. We're going to have a defensive change, it looks like. Jax and Easton come out. Here's a drop. It's all 50-50 here. It's going to get back to point. It's on the backhand, though. It's going to get to Easton's forehand. Easton sends it over to, it looks like that's Gill. Gill's got Easton on the point. Easton's going to fake a slapper. Uh-oh. Man. Easton's able to keep that in. Send it to the net. Send it to the net. Oh, that one just goes off the shoulder behind the net. MPH coming back the other direction. Shot towards the net. JJ with a stick save there. Hendrickson's going to pick it up. He's got options. Let's move it. Schmeichel in the middle. Gets it over to Gill. Schmeichel on the backside, though. Wide open. We need to get the puck there. Just couldn't quite get the puck to Schmeichel. We need to take some shots here. We're getting a little fancy with our stick handling. That's going to come out, though. Right to the cherry picker. Great save there by JJ. That's going to get up to Rim. Rim's going to take it in. Takes a little bit of a shot on the board there. MPH does have it with speed here. Jet's going to keep that one from going any deeper than the red line. Too many guys on the ice there by White, but no call. It's going to come back the other direction. We got Anderson on the one side. It's all tied up. Guy had his stick all lifted. Now Anderson not quite able to keep that in. That's going to get sent. We're going to have delayed offsides. Go, go, go! Cherry picker! There's a stretch pass to the cherry picker. Jet does pick it up. That's going to come out. It's going to get back to Bozade. Bozade's going to try to send it to Dozark. Dozark was headed the opposite direction. Now he corrals it. Dozark's going to stick handle it. He gets taken down. No call. Oh! That one's going to go wide. Bozade's going to have that. He's got Anderson on the opposite side. He does feed it to him. Anderson's going to have Sully. He's going to take it in. He's going to feed it to him. He needs to look up. Get up! All right, MPH coming back the opposite direction here. Got 4:02 left, down by 2. We need a little action here. Ooh. MPH with another swipe after the net, or after the shot, after the whistle. All right, we got Schmeichel, Henriksen, Gill, Fingler, McCollum. 4 minutes left, down by 2. MPH going to come away with that. Shot towards the net. Andrew stops it. Sends a pass right back to the board, but it bounced right back. Difficult position there. Jack's right behind the net. He's going to scoop it up. He needs to move it. He got someone on him. He's going to send it up to the point, though. That's going to get up to Gill. Gill's got Schmeichel. Does get it to Schmeichel. Not the best pass, though, but we do get it. Andrew just needs to get on. That takes a bad line. Takes a bounce. Now MPH has it here. Behind the net, they're going to send it back the other way. It's going to get to the point. Almost comes out, but offsides. All right, so we got Dozark and Easton coming out. Offensive, we're going to stay the same, it looks like, here. McCollum's going to take the drop here. Schmeichel on the left. MPH is going to win that drop. They're going to send it back. Not a lot of huge hustle there. Now we're coming back the opposite direction, though. We do have a guy. It's going to be off. It's going to be way offsides. Go get it! Andrew kind of doing big circles out here. Not able to get to the puck when we need it here. Dozark's going to, now it's going to come back to the center line. 2:37 left here. Go, go, go! It's like Gill out there on the hunt there. Can't quite get to the puck, though. That's going to get behind us and into the zone. Some of these boys need a shift change. Casual skating. Casual skating. All right. 2:15 left, down by 3. We're going to have Fisher, Bozade, Anderson, Lincoln, and Grossteter out there. Here's a drop. MPH is going to win that and send it back into their zone. Anderson's going to hunt there a little bit. MPH offsides. Two minutes left, 2:04 to be precise. MPH going to win that drop again. And they send it up. They do get it into the zone. You're getting it deep here. Good save there by JJ. Anderson's going to pick that up. Gets away from him, though. Just kind of caught in the foot traffic there. Anderson sends it up to Sully. Sully not able to quite to corral it. Doesn't get a stick on it. Going to go back into our offensive zone here. Sully's got the pressure. Coming back the opposite direction, though. Come here, man! Anderson's going to get to that. Does get it out. Couple trips going on here. Anderson's going to need to get off. Knee, center ice. Coming back, we got Gill. Slowly decides not to pass it. And toe drags. Still taking it himself. Now he passes it. He's got to move this puck when we can. A little too much stick handling. MPH going to dump that deep. We're going to take the loss here. So 29 seconds left here. JJ still in net. Thought maybe we would have got pulled here. Tried to get one, but Jet without a stick out there. Shot goes up over the net. Nice hit there by Bozade. Remember now, this is the team that we did not do a handshake with because they were so dirty Friday. That's going to be the end of the game here. It's like Anderson took a lump on the center ice there. Not sure he's going to make the handshake line. All right, here we go. Looks okay. We might just need to ice that. All right, well, as a whole, we played well. We needed a little bit more hustle, a little more giddy up in our giddy up, you know what I'm saying? But proud of the boys for coming back, playing. Other team, obviously the other team was much better than this last time we played. But we're going to go ahead and sign off. We're going to be done with the videos for a while. Everyone's kind of doing their summer break stuff, trainings. We don't have another tournament until August. So we'll see you guys on the flip side somewhere down